Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. So in the previous video, we had just finished exploring this mine that's behind me, and finding out what the goblins are up to, and what they're building. We gave the information to Lockdock, and he pretty much let us know what's at stake for him. So we're gonna go ahead and continue on with the rest of this game. I did do some exploring outside of this video. I might intercut some of the stuff that happened, especially some of the most interesting stuff. I went around looking for demiguise moons and did some Merlin trials. Merlin trial stuff I probably won't show, but I will show some of the like funny stuff that I found while playing, while exploring the castle.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I cannot thank you enough. If you could just find a few more, I'd be so very grateful.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Revelio.
do we have here? A demiguise. Now, demiguise.
Lumos. Alohomora.
I had said I would.
Accio.
Can't hold my breath for that. No, I'm going to ask her this time.
You said that 40 years ago.
Did you see that? She looked at me.
My dear mound of shoulders, I'm afraid it was I that drew her gaze.
I'm going to do it.
You should, before the next century.
Oh, for heaven's sake, get on with it.
Milady, would thou takest my hand in dance?
Oh,
Hey,
I did it. I asked her.
Forgetting anything?
No, goodness. Milady, might I borrow my body, perchance? Milady?
Care to dance?
Thought you'd never ask.
What a handsome couple we made.
that's fine.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
a few hours, I think.
You think?
It didn't before. That other boy was like it for a week.
A week? I don't feel well.
Oh, stop fretting. We'll have you with Nurse Blaney in no time.
I've just realised.
What? What is it?
I have an essay I need to finish for bins. 2 inches.
Merlins, I haven't done mine either.
What? Don't leave me here.
Did you memorise the dates of magical discoveries and goblin rebellions?
Not yet, no.
Where are you going? You can't leave me here.
You'll be fine. I'll check on you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Ah!
Billywig sting. You'll be a week like that.
Oh.
Revelio. Revelio.
Anyways, let's go ahead and just jump right in. Okay, so we're gonna go meet with Sebastian and do the overlook. I went ahead transported to Upper Hawksfield. Oh, it's not too far. And now we sleep.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
Alright, what crazy stuff are you gonna get us into now?
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Perhaps we can avoid detection. We deal blows. Nah, sneaky all the way.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Ooh, green and ominous.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
What's in here? Hello? I don't think this is the right way. I think this is something else. I think the best course of action is to sneak by them, because if I try to take them off stealthily, they'll just get alerted. But one thing I noticed about this game is that your AI partner doesn't take out the other individual.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Like when they're standing next to each other, side by side, your AI partner doesn't take out the second person, which I think is kind of stupid.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Yeah, well, you're not exactly the smartest
Perhaps
individual.
we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Revelio.
Let me get this real quick.
Ah, but if you don't fill up so much, you can actually go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down, but eat light and you'll be swift. But who wants to be swift?
But yeah, like every other game that has like stealth mechanics, the AI knows to take out the other enemy if they're standing
We're
side by
making
side.
quick progress.
This game does not do that at all. Just kind of annoying.
Revelio.
Sneaky mission complete.
For better or for worse, we're in.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used
Like
to make.
right here.
Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms
Let's see if
were.
you will do it. Like, see, it doesn't even
Grapple.
like, I have to be fast enough.
Mine looks like a tomb.
To get both
It
of
was
them.
closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
And I think that's like the poorest way to do it. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Over here complaining about the AI and I get myself killed. Oh, that's a cool effect.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Jesus, man. Slide.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
I will make Just you wait till I'm on solid ground. You are postponing the inevitable.
Expelliarmus!
Let's get this over. Number of boys coming back this way.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
I should have gone to Hogsmeade.
Confringo!
Ah, spiders.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
What ledge? Oh, that ledge.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa!
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Rats. I wonder if I can hop it before.
Silent as a grave.
Smashing.
Nope.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
This is beautiful. I wonder if Batman's here. Okay, bridge that's out.
Revelio.
Brazier. Revelio don't work in water apparently. Here we go.
That bridge has seen better days.
Yeah, I went ahead and destroyed more stuff. I really should have gone to Hogsmeade before I did this. What's over here?
Confringo!
Nice and cozy. I do. Don't tell me you're stuck. I'm about to say.
Perhaps we can mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
You don't say.
Reparo.
rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Dead goblins. Those bones in the wall. What the hell?
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Extreme danger. Ow!
Lumos! Lumos!
What the hell?
Confringo.
A treasure. Nice.
Lumos.
Lumos.
It's over here.
Confringo. Accio.
Nope.
Lumos. Lumos. Confringo.
Spiders. More spiders. Sir Ronald Weasley will be having a terrible time.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
We must remain unseen. Not quiet.
So much for that.
This will not go well.
Arrest them, momentum.
We're not finished yet. It's almost as if they were waiting.
Arrest their momentum. Confringo. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Confringo. Leviosa.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Bombarder. Confringo.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Interesting.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
The world floated back to me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes, empty of sorrow. Yes, but also. I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it's not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Ooh, black glass. What am I looking at? Ah, Hogwarts! Oh my.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Yeah.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
I knew it.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
I knew that was leading into the Undercroft.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
A lake?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A goblin named Lodgok asked me not to say anything. He did say, right? Yeah.
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Oh. He's calling me ignorant, and he's talking about all goblins in the same way? Oh, this guy's rubbing me the wrong way now. You're not thinking straight. That was cruel.
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop.
Alright, bye.
Unbelievable.
Hey, remember when I kicked your
Not
ass
sure
in
what
the
I did to
first
deserve
day?
that.
Yeah, I remember. I remember.
I hope Professor Fig...
I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Well, the owl just interrupted whatever hell I was gonna say, and I'm guessing he was gonna say it should talk to the portrait, but... Come on, let me out. More and more I'm getting annoyed of Sebastian. It's just like the constant obsession with finding a cure, which I can kind of understand. It's like that's your sister, want to do anything and everything to save her. But when you start to say stuff like that was just a bigger statement in general to be saying. And to be angry because I'm getting help from a goblin seems strange. And to then yell out that I'm being ignorant, like what the fuck? So I'm gonna go and buy the upgrade for my room real quick. And then we'll see what it will do. Probably just continue the mission. Oops.
First they're teaching
Christmas! Is this it? Yes,
Hello again. Wonderful to see you.
Hello.
As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. What are we looking for today?
4,000! Oh my. An enhancement, an enhancement that significantly increases your broom's acceleration and speed. The good thing
You'll
I've
be
been
thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
farming.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Reyes is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
They don't scare me. Sounds a bit dangerous. That's right.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
The sky's the limit. Skies is the limit, and you know that you keep on pressing on. Alright.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
Yeah, we have the same idea.
One never knows when to say.
Let's see how fast this thing goes. It does seem to be going a lot faster. Only a little bit. I mean, it got me here to Hogwarts a lot faster. Alright, be back. I'm gonna do a little bit of identifying and stuff.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Okay, so Natty just sent us an owl asking to meet someone. So we'll probably do that, but I'm gonna do the map one first. Okay, so I collected a few things from my plants, identify certain objects, and I put attributes to certain items. Now we're gonna speak to the headmistress. Then
Welcome back.
After I'm done with here, I'll probably do Poppy's mission.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
Whoa.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Well, this is gonna be cool.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Oh man, I can't wait to see the office. I wonder how it's gonna look. How far is this? I'm like walking and I could probably just teleport. I got that song stuck in my head now. That's not too far. Why am I going away from it? You know what?
I'd rather go alone. To a dance.
Why not?
It was about to make me go all the way around.
Insist that we go alone. Imagine how much simpler that would be.
Got it with that one's fight.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I cannot. I shan't. Professor Figs, I need your help for distraction.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A Polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Polyjuice.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Definitely gotta run. Run. Hello, students.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
He's an
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
What could the headmaster want?
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I hear you're getting quite good at those concoctions you brew. I say, why don't you bring a sample of your next batch to my office? I'd like to give it a try.
What?
Oh,
yes, sir.
God.
I will. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
On your way, Mr. Weasley.
That was kind of a dick move, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, there's one for my diary.
That's hilarious.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is very wrong with
I wonder how many of those there are.
Professor, a word?
Yes.
Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kagawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Do it. Yes.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure.
Do it.
And
do
I
it.
spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I
Chewing with
sincerely
your
hope.
mouth open? Where are your manners?
I sincerely hope she wins the appeal. That'd be so awesome. I gotta go this way. Yep.
Oh no, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Someone was trying to.
Your city up.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your
Consider-
area
oh.
of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible. I mean, I've seen them about. I mean, yes, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Interesting. I have not seen her at all.
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
They introduced her and I forgot her other the other chick's name, the adventurous one. Yet we haven't seen them much.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Oh, we get more. Oh,
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise?
I know.
I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
I don't miss him. He's handling secret ministry.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf.
Oh.
I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Well played.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Scrope, you have no ears.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
You dare question?
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's to do with strength, it's to do with family vein, it's to do with purity of blood. Ooh. Using my Hogwarts, with my Harry Potter knowledge, they were very much into pure blood and about being on top. So it's, my guess is one of these two. This one.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Je m'appelle.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha!
Toujours
Thank you.
pur.
Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The Polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Run, 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 run.
Ah! Made it just in time.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked.
Let's go.
Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Mission complete. I do find it strange that we haven't heard from Nelly nor Cressida. Gareth we like seen and talked to here and there, but those two ladies like we have not talked to at all since the beginning of the game where they were introduced. So I'm kind of curious to see if we're gonna get more on them, or maybe it's like a side quest. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a side quest then. We'll see, maybe we'll explore and see if we see anything about them. Until then, we climb to the top. I wonder if the gargoyle's gonna look the same. What's this? Oh, where's the door at? Oh, there goes the door. Let's see, 15, 17, 6. The gecko. Three. 3 and 9. 12. That's 7. So that would be the octopus looking thing. Boom. Okay, back to the mission at hand. This is the first time I've been all the way up here. Oh, what's that?
Bombada.
Let's go.
Confringo. Accio.
Grand staircase tower. Let me go up here. I did explore, like I said, explore the castle a little bit before, and I found like the Ravenclaw's dormitory area and stuff like that. Explore some of the Slytherin stuff. So I'll put some of that in the video so you guys can see. Whoa.
Revelio.
Troll. This unusual suit of armor was crafted for a troll that it has survived all at all is astonishing, since patrols do not ordinarily wear armor, and would be understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. Yeah, I've found like a whole bunch of little things, little nooks.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I want to show some of that. I also found like some of those. It's just like a run-ton thing. I found some like information and stuff like that, so definitely want to show that to you guys. Hey, what's in here? Whoa.
Revelio.
Goblet of Fire Casket. What? The Goblet of Fire rests within this ancient jewel encrusted chest. The goblet has served as a means of selection of champions for the Triwizard Tournament since the contest established in the late 13th century. That's awesome. I would have never seen this if I didn't do this. This is so cool.
Revelio.
Where'd that thing go? Trophy room. This room contains the house cups, Quidditch trophies, dueling trophies, and other awards given to the schools. Students who step out of line can be found polishing silver here by hand as a reminder of the value of hard work.
I don't think that's what a common room is for.
What's this? Hogwarts Herbology Award, the recognition of exemplary skills in the field of herbology. Hogwarts bestows this special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff Mirabelle Garlic. Wow! From mandrake to mistletoes to bulbijukers to bouncing bulbs, her work with flora has exceeded expectations. That's awesome. Got a double back.
Wish I could sneak into the other common room. Just for an hour.
Let's dive back, continue back on
Revelio.
House Elf Armor. This set of armor for House Elf is rumored to have been made by a cruel wizard who wanted his elf to protect him in battle. Happily, the wizard was too dense to realize the armor could, in fact, be considered clothing. The moment the elf donned it, he disappeared right out of it, never to be seen again. That's awesome. Oops. I didn't do it. Nobody saw anything. You can't prove it. Gotta polish up on our French. Bonjour! Been practicing French. My French is very bad, but I'm learning. Bonjour, je m'appelle. Keys. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then key. Don't know what that is, but we'll keep an eye on it.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
That's downstairs, probably.
Revelio.
The headmaster's office, gargoyle. The staircase that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter. Though anyone choosing to visit the current occupant of the office is difficult to fathom. Whisper the password.
Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. That was actually pretty good pronunciation.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Probably. Wow. Spin.
Revelio.
Sleeping portraits. Not all headmasters and headmistresses enjoy reliving the day-to-day challenges of running a school of witchcraft and wizardry. Some prefer to enjoy well-earned naps when possible. That dude is knocked out. Wow. This is just like in the movie. Whoa.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What will I find in the book?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Well, the headmaster's kind of an idiot. So, there's that.
Revelio.
Sorry, this enchanted hat was created by the four founders of Hogwarts as a means by which students would be placed into one of the four schoolhouses. The skill led immensely. The sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing you to determine their thoughts and abilities. That's awesome. I like how it's like pays a homage.
Revelio.
Ooh, a pensive. Recipe: hair tonic, mustache wax, cardamom pomade, comb, pearl handle, back scratcher, golden handle. Doxicide. I wonder what doxicide is. Paid in very small part. Needed to be built to this. Yeah, I like how they like pay homage. It like looks pretty similar to how it was in a movie. But they added that little twist where they're like, oh, the architecture changes here and there, so that explains like the little changes and subtle differences.
That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
Oh.
I am here.
God, this looks
in
so...
this place, you may call me Neve.
Call you what? What was that?
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
Oh my god, this looks...
The first you will need is a cloak.
And we will move swiftly in the next video. I think we'll leave it here for now because this is running so long. But thank you all for watching, and we'll continue this adventure in this cool looking world in the next one. Bye bye.